As we listen in to our hero's story, we see Pippin, Leo, Brika, and Crash as they begin to understand their paths were chosen, and the mask that is worn starts to crack as they stumble to understand what or who put them to this destiny, and what secrets may lie in the pages of their minds. This week on WeTogether, the ghost of sins past. My friends, are you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll begin this by doing one of my favorite things and asking Troy, Sachel, and Charles, deafen, please. Hello, Luke.
Hello.
It's just you and me now.
Oh, lucky me.
We can say whatever we want. So, you have a different POV than everybody else, obviously, because the last thing you remember being very angry and your adrenaline pumping, talking to Magnus, and you don't feel like yourself. You feel like almost like you're sitting in a window watching yourself act this way. But then that same sensation, that throbbing pain, comes striking back into your head. And that's the last thing you really remember. It's like high-pitched whine covers out anything you could hear, and then just darkness. But it's not just you sitting alone in the darkness. As you see, sitting right next to you, Varric, looking into the darkness with a very solemn look on his face. Oi, you awake yet?
Hey, V, what the fuck? What happened?
I'm remembering, kid. You might want to buckle up for this one. All around you, everything whips past. You walls, ceilings, lights, just whipping past you. You can feel this fake, it's not real wind, but your brain replaces it. Just stop. You're in a room, talking to a woman. You recognize this woman from not only Varric's memories, but from Crash's. Her voice. We fucking did it! She was there the day you woke up in that tube.
Mm-hmm.
Varric sitting with her, and it looks like she's crying. And you go from watching to being, as you're looking at your assistant, Silvica. She's crying again because you lost another batch. 10 kids. And you know it's necessary, because how else are you going to hack the system? How else are you going to beat what's coming? And you see her looking at you through teared eyes. How many must we lose before you stand up to him? I don't care how much power he has. We have to stop this. Varric, we have to stop this.
Is she talking about Magnus?
Who recently just stopped by to pick up your latest notes on the next batch of heroes. Your hand kind of trembling as you steal it. You feel that rage inside of you. You know it's wrong. You know it's not the right way. But you have to if you want to save the world. As you thumb through the files, your finger stops on a changeling boy that you've raised for the last 3-4 years. You see your own face on the file as he swipes again. And you see Brika, Pippin, Leo. You were the one. You signed that paper. The last thing you hear as the blackness starts pulling back is Varric, who turns to you and says, "I'm sorry, kid. You have to find my lab, no matter what." Welcome back, everyone. We're going to start this with Crash, making me a con save, if you will.
12.
You were all sitting on the floor. You had just dealt with this rune in this book. And you see the book kind of like stop with its magical properties, kind of dim down. The room becomes silent once again. Leo, you can move again. Pippin, your fur is still fucking staticked out into like a massive, like, you look like a freaking Shiba Inu.
Hey, you watch your mouth, man.
And you would all begin to see Crash start violently convulsing on the ground. It would bring all of your attention immediately. It's not good.
It does not get my attention immediately. This is about the time where I am like fully coming to and like scurrying across the ground and seeing Girth's name in the back of the book. So I like, while they are like leaving me after my personal seizure, I'm kind of like in this now.
I think I'm probably the most like with it. So on my way over, I grab my tablet and then I kind of rush over to Crash to see what's wrong. So I want to kind of check his body and what's happening.
Hell yeah.
Pippin currently, his hair is so floofed out that it's covering his eyes. He's like, guys, it just went dark. Did I just go blind? Hello? Is anybody there?
So while your other party mates are preoccupied with like a more serious venue, not that Pippin going blind isn't serious, but Leo, roll me a investigation check.
Just gotta ask, who will be the seeing eye dog?
And Brika, roll me medicine.
That's a 4 to start off our day, my friends.
Classic.
I rolled a 2.
What was their medicine roll, Brika?
17.
Leo, as you pick the book up and you feel its bindings and you open it cautiously, and it seems to be opening without the same magical trap, you see the entire thing. It's not only real paper, real binding, but it's handwritten in that same language that's on the cover. It's fucking gibberish to you as far as you are concerned.
Does the handwriting look familiar? Is it the same handwriting as his signature in the back?
Yes. Brika, you recognize that Crash is having a seizure. You can see it happening, but you also recognize like the flop sweat, the like pale dauntness to his eyes, the grayish color. You remember the boost seemed to work last time. You don't have any more. The closest thing that you can think of would be that blue vial that Leo has in his bag right now. Pippin, you are still believing you're blind.
Hello? Why is nobody talking to me right now? I'm so confused.
I'm gonna continue to ignore Pippin for a second. And be Leo, Crash is really not looking good right now. Do you think that whatever Governor Thorne gave us might work?
Two things. One, Seb, as I'm like flipping through the book, like investigating it, I am recording what I'm seeing.
Okay.
I'm trying to flip through like quickly. I'm gonna roll to see if I pay any attention to Brika here. After everything that's kind of happened in this little brief period of time, I don't know how cognizant he is of his surroundings. So yeah. You kind of break me from my trance. I look back and see Pippin freaking out first in my scan of the room to look for where Sasha's voice come from, and I crash convulsing. I don't think I heard what she said, but my first thought goes to that vial as well. I like rip my bag off and like start rummaging through it. I finally find it and like scramble over two of them.
Yep. Crash is not looking great. He looks almost just as bad as he did but it's happening so much faster than it did the last time. Like you're watching him like model in front of you as his skin starts becoming like very like thin and translucent. And you can see his eyes sinking into his skull actively.
Leo's like shaking, like violently shaking. Like if you're watching the vial, like the liquid is literally sloshing up and down in it, both from what's happening and having been electrocuted. And I'm like trying to like pass it to Brika.
Okay, yeah, Brika was holding out her hand for the vial, so be a problem for me to grab the vial from him? Are you shaking
No.
that much? Okay, we make it happen. I grab the vial. You think it's okay?
Better than this.
Pippin, you can start to see now.
Pippin's hair is finally going down. So oh, thank goodness. I thought I was blind. Oh, Crash does not look good right now.
Unless anyone stops me, I'm going to stab him in the neck with this vial.
It punctures. Press the button on top. You hear as the blue liquid just starts to like disappear from the vial. And you see Crash's veins start mirroring that like glowing color. And you can see it like working its way through him. And you see a little flash underneath his skull. So like behind his eyes, little blue light. Crash. You wake up like somebody just pulled you out of a Arctic lake. Everything's cold. You feel shivering. You feel wet. You just instantly feel like as you come to and start breathing on your own. Everyone in the room, you notice this is very different from last time, as all of the modeling seems to just heal itself immediately. And you see Crash, you feel your body like it feels like it's like stitching itself together from the inside, and there's like a warm sensation behind your eyes that like makes you feel so whole. You feel like yourself, no one else. Like you feel like for the first time there's no one else in your head. The last words you hear echo before it all goes dark. I'm sorry, kid. And now you're looking Leo, Brika, Pippin, all of them have varying levels of worried on their face and some levels of also what the fuck is going, like, oh my God, what's happening? Panic immediately in the room. But you feel fine. You feel better than fine. You feel amazing. What do you do?
What the fuck is what guys? I like back up a little bit. What did I do?
Do you stand up? Or are you like still like someone on the ground?
Yeah, I'm somewhat on the ground still.
I like was about to collapse, and you come to, and like you start talking, and Leo pulls you into an embrace. He's weeping.
Openly.
I am gonna look at the other two, at Brika and Pippin, and I'm gonna hug him back.
Brika's just, oh my God, are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I feel great.
Well, guess it wasn't poison. That's good to know.
You've got to stop doing this, man.
I don't even know what I did.
He's died again. Yeah, I kind of hold you like arm's length, like fucking bleeding from your face and passing out and not being who you are. You gotta figure this shit out.
Yeah, so your symptoms seem to be cold sweat, going into a seizure, and then drugs fix it?
Not to mention he was a different person before all that.
Yeah, but we kind of know what's going on there.
But it seems like it's definitely a symptom of to add to the list.
I don't know what that was back there. That was the card. That card that I found. And I pull my torn shirt away from my chest a bit to show the card.
There is nothing there.
We're just glad you're okay, buddy. You're really scaring us there for a moment.
I'm gonna check my pockets. Do I have the card?
There's a card in your pocket. You pull it out and look at it.
Yeah.
You pull the card out, and the card is completely blank, but still a physical card.
I'm gonna hold it out so everybody else can see.
Not magic, huh?
It's interesting.
Is that just like the card that we had for the other group? He can see it and we can't?
No, this is
We saw it before.
this was the card that I found before, and I swear it was burned into my chest. Did you know? Did you guys see that?
I mean, I didn't see it on your chest, but I knew something had happened to you. I reiterate, you were not you, Varric.
Yeah.
Do you remember any of that?
Yeah.
You were yelling at Magnus, and
I remember that.
Crash, you ever considered that maybe somebody gave you that playing card because they're trying to harm you?
Maybe. I don't know. It was I don't know. It felt like I didn't really have control over who I was or the way I was. I knew everything I was doing, but I just couldn't control myself,
as he says that, I look at Brika. Because in my head, she does know.
What are you looking at me for? I don't remember anything when Brianka does stuff. Except for when Magnus did his weird time thing. That I remember. That was weird.
I stand up, kind of pluck the feathers under my eyes back out because they're matted down from the tears. I grab Crash's guitar, which I think we just leaned up against something as he passed out. Hand that to him. I pick up my satchel. I go over and pick up the leather-bound book, and I just look kind of like vaguely where. Do I see any cameras, or are these more
roll investigation?
We're definitely being watched, but
I mean,
a question if we can see the cameras. Holy fuck! Second investigation. Second 2. Meaning 4.
Oh my gosh.
No visible cameras you can see, but in a cyberpunk world, what does that even fucking mean?
That's kind of where I'm at.
Where are we right now?
Still in the governor's office.
I kind of just look vaguely in a general direction of like the bookshelf or something, I don't know, and address Magnus. It seems like we might owe you. Seeing you soon. I like lift up the book and I set it back down on the desk. I have a lot of questions and I hope you can answer those for me. And I gesture towards the group and start walking towards the door.
So Brika, watching Leo do his weird little monologue to the bookshelf. Who are you talking to? As I'm picking up my tablet off of the ground and like readjusting it onto my body.
On my way by, I put my hand out for Crash if he needs help standing.
Yeah, I'll take his hand and stand up, and I want to look around the room. Do I see it? Magnus and Rucker still in the room?
Gone. In fact, there's a weird scorch mark on the ground that you can see. It's not like it 0% exists anywhere else, but you have a distinct memory of Pippin throwing a fire ball, essentially. So like now you're kind of like, that's the last, like I remember that happening and then like us not being here for it. And now all of a sudden Leo's making proclamations that he owes Magnus.
As if he's like looking, like it looks like he's actively looking around. I'm going to tell him, I actually have a video recording of at least the last few minutes. Maybe that'll help kind of clear at least some stuff up.
Okay.
Do you play the video?
Yeah, I played the video. It's starting from whenever I was originally pulling out the book to look at it, all the way up until the very end. Whenever I actually recorded everything up until I stood up to make my proclamation.
As the video plays, and I'm assuming you're sharing it, so you swipe it across the gate.
I swipe it to him. Yeah.
All you can see is this glitchy weirdness and intense warbling of voices. Even when you are recording the book, the pages just seem to be filled with this like weird, like glitchy mush. This video is completely useless. Almost looks corrupted for those in the know.
If I took a picture of it, I want to look at a picture of just like the signature in the back of the book. What does that look like?
Clear as day.
And is there any of that writing in there towards the back? Any of that Elvish language?
On the back cover, it's just his signature.
Seeing this, I am going to go back and take a picture of a page and see the results of that. Just very briefly.
As you take a picture of the page, you notice that there's a weird like glitch in your system when you take the picture. Very subtle, and you look down at the picture, and on the page is a ward, magical, blocking the page. And then if you were to repeat that on the same thing on the next page and on the next page.
Yeah.
This book is filled with magic.
Yeah, I go ahead and close it and kind of intentionally kind of like reorganizing your desk and kind of like straighten up a pencil. And then I go back towards the door.
Pippin walks up to Crash and is like, hey, can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah, I guess so.
Where did you find that card?
Just in my pocket.
Sort of like the stone.
Maybe.
Maybe if we find stuff in our pockets that doesn't belong to us, we should get rid of it. Does everyone agree with that?
Well, I mean, from what I remember,
Yeah.
he got the card after Rita helped him, yeah?
Is that true, Crash?
I don't really remember. I think so. I think it was shortly after that.
When we were attacked in the parking garage?
Nah.
It was in the safe house when Rita came and healed him. Beethoven was there.
Yeah. When Rita came and stitched me up.
I open the door and I look back at Pippin. I think Brika is often going to find things in her pocket that doesn't belong to her.
Yeah, but no, this
I'm
has
gone.
me.
I'm gone. One snarky comedy's out.
Pippin and turning around and be like, so what? Oh, he left. He turns back around to Crash and he's like, kind of worried about this hat that I have. So I'm not sure if it's dangerous or not. But Pippin's going to take it off and he's going to store it in his jacket for now.
All right. The second you do, nothing. You just feel normal. You feel yourself.
You said, with whatever happened that drugs worked. What drugs? What'd you give me?
Well, I didn't really have time to analyze it. It looks kind of like Boost. It's blue. And we got it from Governor Thorne. He said it was really the only thing that would help you.
Do you have the syringe still?
Yes.
Do you show him?
Yeah, I'll show him the syringe.
Is anything I recognize?
Make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Dirty 20.
You all would see a blue light slowly kind of trickle up the veins of Crash. Crash, you feel this like warm feeling wrap your head. Normally where it's like white hot, it burns. This is like it's purring. And as you look at the item, you know exactly what that is. Substance G. And you know what it does. It has amazing healing properties. So much so that it is one of the best kept secrets in all of Iris Luna. People die because they know about this stuff. And you've been taking it on and off for the last... That can't be right. How old are you? Don't think it's ever been said on camera, so we have to assume the people at home.
I'm so fucking curious.
Okay. Okay. Wait.
There's a weird amount of answers for this question, I feel like.
So, if you still have your ID that I made you at the beginning of it'll tell you your birthday. Oh, what is that? Varric's birthday.
That's the thing. The ID is Varric's birthday.
So then, Luke, right now, in this moment, since none of us know, not even I.
Oh, Jesus.
How old are you?
It depends on whenever that scene... Like, when did that scene happen with Varric and Krieger?
Well,
that says a lot, right?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Crash was not there. So.
Well, yeah, but it gives perspective on timing.
Okay, so Crash was born in 5071.
So that would make him 21 years old.
21.
Can you do something for me? That, by the way, we have, I think, 3 or 4 people who are 21 years old in this campaign. So that's hilarious. Since you're only 21, there's no way that you could have been taking this for the last 30 years. But you just know. Like, the clarity of it is so real. There's no cryptic message. There's no weird vision that you're seeing. You just know. But it's not your memory that you're accessing. And you know it's because of the substance G that you are able to even have this clarity. What do you do?
So do I recognize it as if I have been taking it on and off for all those years? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
The details are super fun. You don't know who you got it from. Can't remember any of those. But you remember it. You remember taking it on a daily basis for damn near 30 years.
Holy shit, Brika, that's rare shit.
How rare?
Yeah, I mean, that's G. That's what they call it, substance G. It's like it's kind of like Boost, just without the bad shit. It's like really healing. I mean, people kill for that fucking. Yeah. I mean, you'll see folks under the overpass do some nasty things for blue.
I've never heard of it.
So I'm looking at the syringe. Is there any like residue of this stuff in it? Or does it completely dissipate when it's
completely turned into a gaseous form. You would have to, like, on a microscopic level, observe it, see any remnants.
okay? I put the empty syringe in my bag.
Guys, what should we do now? I'm dead tired. I'm gonna be honest with you. I need to rest.
Well, I mean, we saw some rooms outside. We could go check those out.
Sounds good. I need to go sleep. So Pippin leaves the room, and he's gonna just pick one of the rooms and fall asleep.
Well, while you guys were finishing up your conversation, Leo was checking in on these rooms.
So before anyone gets to really go to sleep, I would say, Pippin, you go downstairs to try to, and you run into Leo. As Leo, you're just observing, besides the scorch marks on the ground, obvious bullet holes in the walls, the rooms are relatively empty. And the one room looks like the fucking ceiling caved in from like 2 floors up into this room. It looks just completely destroyed. So Pippin, you would walk in to Leo kind of like looking over these rooms. And before you guys can say anything, before you guys lay down, Pippin, what is your ringtone for Polly B?
Well, Pippin recorded it himself. He does that with all his ringtones, so they're all very personalized. So it just says, ring, ring, ring. It's Paulie calling you. Pippin, pick up the phone. It's Paulie. Got to pick up the phone now. Pippin, are you asleep? You got to get up out of bed, buddy. And he just kind of fumbles with it and opens it.
As you open your gate, you see a face you come to recognize.
Hey, Paulie.
Hey, kid. That meeting I was talking to you guys about, I think I got it set up for you sometime tomorrow.
Okay.
You got time for that?
I think we do. Hold on. I got to ask everyone. Hey, and Pippin sends like a text via the link. Everyone like, hey, can we go to our meeting with the council tomorrow? Paulie set it up.
Brika sends a thumbs up back.
Okay, we got 1 thumbs up. Paulie, this is real time. I don't mean to waste your time.
Yeah, I'll send the little devil horns.
I'm with you right now, and I can kind of hear the conversation from your end at least. Can you make sure that we get a lot of sleep between here and there?
Hey, Paulie, I don't know if you heard that, but Leo's just asking if we can get a lot of sleep between here and there. We've been up for days. We're tired.
Technically, not to nitpick, it's been a day.
Been up for a day and we are tired.
It's been a day.
Are Leo and I still together?
Unless you followed him downstairs, no.
Oh, wait, downstairs to leave?
Yeah, me and Crash are in the governor's office still. Pippin and Leo went out to explore the room area.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which is downstairs from us.
So you relay Leo's message to Paulie. He just goes, yeah, you guys, I heard about Safe House. It didn't look too good, but I knew you guys got out of there. I knew you guys would be fine. You need a place to stay?
Yeah, it would be great right about now. We are very tired.
Ask him if he can get our car for us.
Leo wants to know if you can get our car for us or whatever.
What am I, fucking valet service? Yeah, I'll send the kid. Just send me the nav point. I'll send the kid to pick it up.
Okay, I'll send it over right now, and Pippin gives him the nav point.
Yeah, send me the car capabilities too, so he can get in remotely.
Oh, right. Can I send him that through the link?
You don't have it.
I will.
Two of you have never imprinted upon your car. So.
You're saying I have to become one with my vehicle?
It only has 2 slots.
You only have two.
And I took the last slot.
Yeah, you did, you bitch. So, Leo, you hear this happening. Do you
Hey,
send
time out. The one who can't reach the pedals took the last slot.
Yes.
It was so it didn't get stolen, which was
smart.
Yeah, but now,
Like, pragmatically.
at the time it made sense.
Yeah, she's like, we'll never need a second driver. Look at this guy. He's badass at it.
there will be a moment
Yeah, that's
when
what she thought.
Leo's unconscious and we're like, oh crap, we need to drive the car. And it'll be like,
She has to sit on your lap as you press the pedals.
Open the manual!
has anyone seen a phone book? I know they haven't been around for a couple thousand years.
We'll make it work.
I think Brika and I are going to start heading downstairs, right?
Yes, sir.
Leo, you send him the permissions to Paulie B because you have his contact. Paulie, I got it. I'll send the kid. I'm going to send you the nav point. Just, try to lay low. There's a lot of union heat, a lot of free agency heat out here because of the, explosion. We're going to have to talk about that, by the way.
Should we just stay in the building, Paulie?
Yeah, well, wait, what?
We're in a building right now. So should we just stay put until Tommy shows up?
Leo's like, no. He's like putting up his arms like, no, I don't want to stay here. No.
Yeah, I'll send someone to pick you up. Send me your nav point.
That's the point that I sent you. I thought you were coming here.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm getting this all crossed up because I got the nav point for your car. I got the nav point for where you are. And I got to give you the nav point.
Are you smoking Bramblebush right now?
Brother, I am doing so much more than that right now. Do you understand the last 24 hours I had? You would be doing it too.
I think I feel that on an emotional level, but not on a I'm going to go do drugs level.
Yeah, you'll get there. So I'm going to send you the nav point just so you have it. You guys receive a nav point. And it's a public residence, like a bar or a restaurant. So when you get those nav points, they tend to come up with information. The nav point to the random warehouse in the middle of nowhere didn't have any fucking information. But like nav points like this come up. And it's to a place called the Burn Pit. I have a car coming to get you within like the next you're on the east side. All right. Yeah, it's going to take me a little bit to get to you, but I'll get there.
Okay. Sounds good, Paulie. We'll see you later.
All right. Yeah. No. Don't touch those.
Love you. Bye.
I got to go. All right. Bye. What the? Hangs up.
I come down the stairs right to hear Pippin go, love you, bye. Who's that?
Paulie. I was talking to him on the link.
Never mind.
It's brotherly love. Come on. Don't be weird about it.
Leo, what are you doing with are you still messing around with the book?
No, I left it upstairs. I left it on the desk. I'm not trying to die. So
Okay.
I feel like we're like all like probably at the point where we're like, if we die, we die. Fuck. But I'm not actively trying to make it happen. So
Fair. That's fair.
Whatever could you mean?
so these rooms are destroyed. It's just basically rubble. There's nothing worth exploring here. I think Leo just, like, if everybody else kind of goes with him, he just wants to go sit on a curb and just wait for a car for however long that takes.
You all go to the curb?
I'm down with that plan.
I'm going to check the kitchen before we go to the curb.
Universe die. Is there a kitchen?
What kitchen?
Is there a kitchen? Yeah.
What kitchen, bro? This is like an old machinist shop. So like everything's covered in dust. Everything's like very wide open floor plan. You can clearly see that there is no kitchen.
Pin feels his tummy growl and he's sad.
Well, could always order a pizza.
I look over at Crash. You gotta eat Bramble.
Think so. Grab my pockets.
I think so too.
Definitely. Yeah, come on. And I'll head out towards the door.
Smoking a J on the curb.
As you guys are nestled in this nighttime of the block, it gives me a chance to kind of really show its weird, solemn beauty. Because Sector B41 is broken. It's clear from the buildings to the graffiti to the dancing magical canvas that's just spray painted on every available surface. But in the night, when the fog settles and you just see the hollows from the people's windows and from the signs, just all kind of make this ambient glow. And for a second, since you've stepped foot in this fucking godforsaken sector, it looks beautiful, peaceful.
Not to rain on this absolutely beautiful thing. We are in B37, not B41.
Oh my God, you're right.
But it stands. We're close enough. Yeah, we're on the outer ring.
You're on the outer ring, and you're like on the other side of the wall. So this would even be a good time to say that sectors, when they border each other, the ends that touch are relatively similar in look. So we can keep the same kind of aesthetic, but that graffiti wall makes so much more sense now, because the walls that separate the sides, which you have crossed from south side to east side, are massive monolith buildings. Like, they extend out of eyesight. They are high enough that no person could ever hope to scale it. And it's said that part of this, the reason why they built these walls, the mag train gives for easy stations for people to travel just short distances. But B, as a weird, solemn reminder that Iris Luna was built quite literally from the ground up. Every sector being placed as needed, with no real thought to the finality of this plan. And as your time sitting out on the curb kind of ticks by, the joint goes out, another joint is lit, a tummy rumbles. You guys kind of feel this like weird connection. Something more than just what's manifested. For those who don't believe in magic, call it fate. Me. Someone's laying on the horn in the distant fog. You see two headlights pull up.
Is there a car on the street or something that I can hide behind?
Where you are specifically is just a wide open, empty ass parking lot.
Lovely.
You can go back into the building if you really want.
You hide behind one of us.
You could try.
Leo's big.
Pippin just stands directly behind Leo.
Who is sitting. Trying to make himself small.
Pippin sits like that movie where they're making the pottery together.
I'm going to say, unless Leo does something to puff himself out, there's not a fucking chance that
Pippin pulls my wings up and is like hiding behind my wings. He's like tucking himself like underneath of them almost.
but he's still like just
He's huge.
Yeah, he's thick. He's not even like tall. He's just thick. He's a thick boy. So you can still like clearly. It's like one of the dogs that's like peeking around the corner with his whole face. And you like, it's like, are you trying to be sneaky, bro? And he's just, his whole head is like looking
Your
at
tail's like sticking out the side, doing that like nervous wag.
Well, he can't really see color that well, so he assumes that he's blending in with the backgrounds.
Oh,
It's kind of like a really muscular elephant trying to hide behind a little tree.
you see the car headlights getting brighter.
I'm just going to stand up and go, that's got to be for us. And I just stand up and start walking towards it.
I just continue like elbow on my knee, just smoking like the last dregs of this. Like, who fucking cares?
Pippin from behind Leo looks at Crash and goes, I'm afraid it's for us, and it might be a drive-by. I can't trust this anymore.
As the car is getting closer, it is keeping speed and doesn't like appear to be slowing down as it's like speeding towards you guys. The headlights blinding you to anything behind it.
Okay, so I can't see any kind of markings on the car or anything like that?
They're bright as fuck.
Pippin hits the deck.
Roll me dexterity saving throws, everyone. If you want to.
Nope. Leo fucking sits there. I told you in that last episode, his like fight or flight response is an actively trained thing. And everything in his body's like, jump out of the way. But in his head, he's like, what's the difference? I'm not going to get out of the way in time, even if they were going to run me over. So he just continues to sit there nonchalantly.
19.
As I'm walking towards it, I'm fully assuming that it's the ride Polly B called for us. So if anything happens, like if I saw a gun in the window or hear any shots, I'm going down, but I'll roll with disadvantage because I'm fully expecting it to be our friends.
Okay.
So Brika, this entire time, has been looking up Substance G just on her tablet, just trying to find information on this just the whole time. So she barely even noticed that there was lights. So it wasn't until like the lights glare, like she could see it off of her tablet, that she like looked up and was like, oh shit. So I rolled a 7 in Dex.
Oof. So yeah, I would say that while Leo didn't move on purpose, Brika was oblivious until it was too late. And you let out a little squeak as the car. Get one on record.
I just want to point out, I gave myself disadvantage there, and I rolled a natural 20.
Wow. That
So
sounds
not
like
gonna
a
take
nat
that.
1 in life, bro.
Yeah,
That sounds like a nat 1 in life.
I did have a 18.
Nice. So the car is getting closer, Crash, to the point where it's like, bro, this thing's gonna fucking hit me, bro. As you kind of like back up just like a step, like kind of like into a readied stance, like, what the fuck's going on? The car suddenly cuts sideways and you just hear tires all along the parking lot until it like stops inches from Crash, a foot away from Leo sitting on the curb. And you see now clearly your vehicle and loud ass trap music blasting out of it as you see a figure pop out of the side window and just this giddy look on his face as he's like, hey fuckers, get in! As you see Tommy kind of like pointing at you guys, clearly a like 8-year-old child. Get out of your car.
Learn to drive, Tommy. You almost hit me.
And that is where I'm going to end this session. Thank you for listening to We Together. Find all of our links on our link tree or join our amazing Discord community at WeTogether Gaming to chat about the story, share your thoughts, and hang out with the cast and GM. If you'd like to support us, please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/WeTogetherGaming. You'll get exclusive access to our behind-the-scenes podcast, where we talk about our favorite moments, dive into character work, and have long-form discussions about the story every week. If you're all caught up and looking for more, check out the actual play podcast Hapless Heroes, now in its second season, featuring me, your GM, as a player. Available on all streaming services. A quick thank you to our top-tier patrons. GxLobes, BrenDaniel, aka Naturally Noted, That Guy Jake, and my Momma. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, stay adventurous, and remember, whatever we do it better together.